Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Twilight Football. It's the first semi-final between the Sharks and the Saints. No more second chances after this. Lose and you're out. The prize for the winner is a preliminary final berth. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Sharks. If in doubt, go with the home team. This match was played at a neutral venue. I think you'd have to toss a coin.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Whiteley wins the first ruck contest. Lindsay, he ran into a brick wall. Squeezes the kick. Donaldson cops some unwanted attention. Jameson in the clear and marks uncontested.
You should put them on the board here. Just a question of accuracy.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
He's off. Back into play. Bevan has found some space. Good kick. Young sees an opportunity and plays on. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Maybe he could have gone himself. Filkey wins the contest hands down.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
To open their account, is it there?
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Away he goes. Harris to bring it in. Anderson, clever kick. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Kicks laterally. Good work rate. Probing ball. Chadwick. Can he find a teammate? Not his finest moment. That's a quality hand pass. Whiteley stripped of it. Baker can run and gun. Couldn't get a disposal. Honours the lead. Elford searching kick. Filkey had his name written all over it.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Drop pass. Goal!
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Sharks have opened their account. McLaughlin desperate to win it back. That might have been dropping the ball. Edwards, he's lost possession. What's he got on offer? He's lost it. Got to get rid of it. Going at his first, and he's got it.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Sharks have well and truly got the jump now. Bevan with a deft tap. Harrington caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Thomas, it's a tough game. Bush, he's gone.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Doesn't often waste it. Baker got a fist in and out of play. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
We've seen some quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues, because it's been great to watch.
Good ruck work. Wood. They'll need to limit his influence. Warner. Normally delivers. Defence 101 there. Evans. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Bevan wins it. Edwards kicks inside the forward 50. Donaldson takes an excellent grab. Sets up a foot race. Good thinking and good execution too. You can see their confidence growing. Who's front and centre? Anderson. He's under close attention.
And he's done for holding the ball.
What a first turn they're having. Evans is the target and he marks.
The Sharks have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Harris making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Away he goes. Back into play. Manages to find a teammate. The Saints might be able to start something. Anderson with a chance to run. Harris can keep it moving. That's not his best effort. The kick is precise. He might have thought about the corridor. He's hit up the lead.
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
Centering ball. Good disciplined defence. Short. Jameson. Great smother. Whiteley. Was that a legal disposal?
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
In no hurry here. The Saints not at their best so far. Ignoring the corridor for now. McLaughlin couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Saints aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Thomas. It's a hot footy. Vince under pressure. Elford runs onto it. Wood is the man on the spot and is marked.
Kicking at his first.
That is going very close.
He'll be eyeing off a bag today if his teammates keep putting it on a platter for him.
The Sharks have made a dominant start. The two big men do battle. Edwards on the same page as his ruck. He's run into trouble. This is promising. Vince read it well and claims the mark.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? Kennedy tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Elford, quality delivery by foot. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Spud Frawley would have loved that one and will have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
They've got good chemistry, those two. Warner, he's stopped in his tracks. McLaughlin.
The umpire's pinned him for insufficient intent.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. They could be vulnerable here. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. McLaughlin. The kick is a poor one. Incisive handball. Anderson. He's so clean with the footy. Bush. He's completely shanked it. Thomas. Sloppy disposal. And we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Saints need to start moving the ball a bit more smartly. They've made a few questionable decisions already.
Thomas, good tackle. Edwards, Elford, one step ahead. The Saints have denied them the corridor. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
He completely miscued that.
The Sharks look sharp early. Wood heads towards the half-forward flank. McLaughlin, he's made a hot start to this match. They're running rings around them.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Away he goes. Harris tasked with the kick in. Vince presents in space. McCormick with a chance to relieve the pressure. Desperate defence. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Bevan smashes it out of there. Bush, dangerous place to lose it. The Sharks are playing some great footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
The Saints, where are you? The match has started.
The Sharks have got it out to a 6-kick game, and they're going to be very hard to stop. Bush read it well. Was he held without it? That might attract a pack. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Harris somehow released the ball. Jameson, terrific forward pressure. Anderson gets back and should repel. Stripped of the footy. Comes free in the tackle. Chapman, no easy exit. Couldn't burst through. This spells trouble. Warner has bobbed up. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The Saints have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Sharks are playing with confidence and flair early. Punch clear. Bush, he's wrapped up. Harrington, was that a throw? They've put themselves under pressure. Met solidly. That's a bit of a waste. Spills out in the tackle.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Looking to peg one back. Elford clears the area. McLaughlin, he just dropped it.
Run down. Great chase.
It's hard to find a winner for them today. Wood with the big fist. Kennedy, he's set upon. There's an argument for a free kick there. Bevan looking for territory. Harrington, Thomas. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Saints showing why they were well back to win this match. Bevan showing his skills. Harrington. That's a bruising tackle. They might be caught out on the turnover. They've opened them up here. What a hand pass. I think he called for that. Wood. They're huffing and puffing. Short has marked in front of goal.
He'll have to give it his all.
This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
He's off. Harris to bring it back in. Chadwick has found some space. His field kicking is normally first rate. And out it goes.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Elford, the winner there. Solid tackle. Warner, Wood, couldn't get an effective disposal. Whiteley. McCormick. Jameson threw himself at it. They'll need to be more careful than that. Clean pickup. Was he taken high? He's caught. Thomas gathers. Vince, he's been dispossessed. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Gets his kick despite the heat. Look at the space he's got to work with. Ball spills free in the tackle.
He had prior opportunity.
Another goal, and they'll believe. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Bevan, the winner there. Thomas, will the umpire pluck a free kick? That's poor play. Vince needs a good decision. Harrington, all alone in the centre square. Towards the goal mouth. Kennedy. The Sharks can smell blood. and they see it out.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Elford wins it. McLaughlin, Chadwick. They need to hit the scoreboard here. That's an impressive mark.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
He's off. Kennedy heads wide with the kick in. Vilke all on his own. Honours the lead. They've got winners all over the park. Gee, they're playing well. The Saints are right on the back foot. It's been a torrid opening to this match for them. Time to check in with Gary.
The Saints were unable to turn the tide in the first quarter. They must do that now. One of the hallmarks of the best sides is that they're able to respond when their opposition gets the better of them. But there was no sign of that in the first term.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Bevan with a deft tap. Baker, Young, working hard and being rewarded. The Saints can build something here. He ran into a brick wall. Plenty of heat in this game. Lace out. Great footy. That's online. It's a goal. Are they on their way back?
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Bevan palms it down. Edwards. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. That's a strong mark.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
Can he hit a target? Wood marks in the back pocket. Plays the percentages. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Thomas takes the hand pass. Knew the tackle was coming. Wood can keep it moving. On the non-preferred. The Saints guarding the corridor. Warner gets the kick away. Short charges onto it. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? You can't question his commitment.
The Sharks have their tails up. They can just about have this won by half-time.
Good ruck work. Thomas thought his way through it. Chadwick on a lead. And they're away. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
The Saints are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Bevan got his palm to it. Baker, Chadwick, there's some holding going on. Throws it on the boot. Jameson. Short. The Saints have won it back. Bush. They cannot keep him quiet. And they're away. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
Lost his radar there.
Suddenly there's some belief about them. They're playing with purpose and poise. Whiteley working hard and presenting well. They're going hammer and Tom. He's under close attention. He'll be sore in the morning. Great tackling technique there. Bevan wins the hit out. Edwards, quality delivery by foot. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Crosses the paint. That's a waste. He's kicked it high.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints haven't done badly, but they do look outclassed. It's a matter of exerting as much pressure on their opponents as they can and taking their opportunities.
The Saints need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Bevan, Elford leads his opponent. The kick was ill-directed. It's a tough game. Good hands. Look at him go. Can he impose himself on the match? Chapman. That's skillful. Vince in the clear. They'll bide their time. McCormick works hard to present. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Bush. The Saints need to make inroads soon. Pearce closed him down. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. The two big men do battle. Edwards. Bevan. Is that holding the ball? Wood. Elford. This is promising. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Bevan, the winner there. Edwards. Chadwick running in support. Cops some unwanted attention. He's been busy so far. Goes laterally. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. He's generally a good kick. The Saints are chasing tail. Bevan trying to find a path. Terrific tackle. Baker. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. What a game he's having. Short. McCormick is calm in a crisis. Bit of a nothing kick. Chadwick on centre wing. Vince in the right spot. He's besieged. Momentum has changed colours. Some good ball movement wasted by a poor entry. This might be a chance for the high flyers. By hand. Wood. Crunching tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Bevan with the tap. Edwards. Chadwick. Look at the desperation. Lays it off. McCormick does well under pressure. The kick was misdirected. The Sharks playing like winners. Good thinking and good execution too. Kicks to space. Jameson. Short. Kicks to half forward.
Insufficient intent. A few people not happy with that decision.
It's a high ball. Edwards only knows one way. Wood gets in the way. The Sharks have winners everywhere. The Saints forcing them out wide. That's good vision. Filkey. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Elford. Whiteley. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray. Harris to bring it back in. That's well played. They'll take the scenic route. Anderson. He doesn't waste many. Young sees something he likes. Thomas. Clever handball. Jackson misses the target and it's out of play.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Sharks are playing inspired football, and that can be very hard to stop. This margin might soon be a match-winning one.
They have a good understanding, those two. Goes very wide. Jackson. He might have thought about hand passing. Lindsay navigated the traffic. He's not one to take a backward step.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Can they get something going? Bevan. The Saints having a purple patch. Bush has it on a string. He's everywhere at the moment. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Saints haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Punch clear. Chadwick. Who was he aiming for? Warner mops that one up. He's run into trouble. The umpire says he had no prior. Bevan looking for territory. Baker. Good tackle. The Sharks are bringing great energy. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. Bevan showing his skills. Chadwick. He'll feel that one. Some indirect ball movement here. Thomas takes the logical option. Vince. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Can he be the fire starter? Baker!
Straight in front, should not miss.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Saints are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. The big men fly. Baker, solid tackle. Bevan, Chadwick, at centre half forward. Slick hands. Jackson can run and carry. This is good ball movement. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind. Back into play. Manages to find a teammate. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
There's often a correlation between winning the clearance count and winning on the scoreboard. That's not the case at the moment.
Bevan palms it down. Chadwick, Bush, Thomas, Wood takes it on the half-back flank. Good-looking kick. Smith has a vice-like grip. This is a hotly contested footy. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. They've worked it well. How's the entry? A promising build-up. Amounts to nothing. A chance to clear now. Jackson on centre wing has marked. The kick was centimetre perfect. Picking their way through. Bevan. Delightfully done. Baker. Evans affects the turnover. That's a bruising tackle. Chadwick. He's caught. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Bevan with a deft tap. Thomas sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Saints were on the rack, but it's a quality response from them. Bevan wins it down. Chadwick, Thomas. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Wilkinson. It fell into his arms. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Has to be clean. Vince drops into the hole and marks. Up and under. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. Uses the non-preferred. Briggs. Great hands there. That'll go close to the line. That's an impressive mark. Dishes it off. Farms it out. Vince runs onto it. How will the umpire see this? Jackson. Bush. He's got an option in the centre square. Jameson. Good vision there. Elford. The Saints on the ball now. He ran into a brick wall. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Bevan wins it. Harrington loves the hard stuff. Gives the handball away. Vince.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
They're a big chance here. Evans read it well and claims the mark.
Already got one today.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Bevan wins it out of the centre. Chadwick can send them into attack. Warner runs onto it. Short in the clear and marks uncontested.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Jameson is the man on the spot and is marked.
The Sharks with a late chance.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Marks inside 50 and worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Saints haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after half-time. Bush. Who's at home? Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Saints have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect the smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Good ruck work. Vince has some attention to deal with. Quality delivery by foot. He's giving 100%. Bush, Anderson. He's done brilliantly. That has to hurt. Young. Can he get a shot away? It's there!
We know the damage he can do, but he's been starved of opportunity today.
The Saints with a much-needed goal. The two big men do battle. Bush has brought his own ball. The kick was shut down. Bevan, good build-up. Whiteley didn't need to be asked twice. Delivers to centre half forward. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Evans almost threw it out. I've liked his game today. Young. That's an aggressive handball. Jackson. Not a lot of room to work with. Vince has eyes only for the footy. Elford gets to it first. Goes Goldwood. And he's off target.
The Sharks will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Kennedy to bring it in. What can they muster from the back half? He just keeps racking up disposals. That's almost worth a kick. He's so good in close. Lindsay. Whiteley. Out of the congestion. Bush saw that coming. Goes for the switch. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. He hasn't been himself today. Carter runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Alarm bells are ringing.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Jameson wins the contest hands down.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Saints look at breaking point. Bevan punches it out of the ruck. Chadwick has been a shining light. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Can he find a teammate? He's lost possession. They can smell victory. Gee, they're playing well. Good handball. Briggs. Hurried kick goes very wide. Heads towards half forward. Jackson. That might have been dropping the ball. He's suddenly a popular man. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Sharks with 2 on the bounce. Bevan palms it down. Chadwick. Bush. He's gone. Turns it over in the middle. Inside 50 with the kick. Kennedy got a fist in. Knew the tackle was coming. I don't think he meant to smother it. Met solidly. They've given it back. Couldn't get a disposal. Edwards. Chadwick. He's lost it. Elford in heavy traffic. Stripped of it. Kennedy needs to be quick. Lindsay. He's got under that one. Whiteley has a way of drawing the footy.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Can he thread the needle? Or not much margin for error. Smith marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
It's a goal.
The Sharks are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Saints haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Bevan with a deft tap. Edwards got to get it on quickly. Is anyone home? He's hit up the lead.
Might be just out of range.
He's already got 1. Now he's got 2.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
The Saints are looking down and out. The big men fly. Edwards caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Playing for pride now. Chadwick making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. You can see their confidence growing. Warner on a lead. Normally delivers. Wood has a vice-like grip. Was that a legal disposal? Vince desperate to win it back. Elford was committed to the contest. Harrington. Edwards. He's besieged.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Doesn't often waste it. Away he goes. Wood.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Kicks inside the forward 50. Kennedy showing why he's such a good defender. They're leading them a merry dance. What's he got on offer? Warner. He might have thought about the corridor. And out of play.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Sharks might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Bevan gets his hand to it. Lindsay sharks it. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Punch clear. Chadwick, a model of consistency. Edwards. Jackson. Who will stand under that? Wood. Clever kick. Warner. Brings it inboard. Defence 101 there. McCormick Sets up a foot race. Anderson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Ignoring the corridor for now. Feeds it out. Harrington. This is more positive. Bush moving the footy laterally. Searching kick. Good disciplined defence. Jameson. He'll be sore in the morning. Kennedy wins a hard ball. Harrington gathers. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Bevan wins the hit out. Edwards with a chance to send it forward. Harrington. Pearce fighting hard. He's had little impact so far. Who's front and centre? Bush. Got to get rid of it. He put himself in the line of fire. Lindsay, ever reliable. He's so clean with the footy. Briggs. Bush gathers. Great play. Wilkinson drops into the hole and marks. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Young in the clear and marks uncontested.
Going at his second.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Bevan showing his skills. Harrington, Baker under pressure. Carter in the centre square. Harris tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Chapman runs onto it. Good tackle. Lindsay, Jameson. What can they generate? Young in the middle. Baker. Kennedy gets there first. He's wrapped up. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Needs that to come back.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Danger here. Lindsay gets to the front spot. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Briggs brings it into the corridor. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Carter made the footy his. The Sharks moving the ball well. Inside 50 with the kick. Evans. That one was always his.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's got two already. Smith is hard to beat one-on-one.
The Sharks are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
This needs to come back, but it's not coming back enough.
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
He's off. Harris tasked with the kick in. That's well played. The Sharks have denied them the corridor. Young gives some ground with a handball. Jackson, not his finest moment. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. Briggs. The Sharks are playing some great footy. Anderson at half-back cuts them off. Manages to find a teammate. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Probing ball. Jackson in some space on the wing. Anderson. Was that a throw? He stopped in his tracks. Vince runs onto it. Baker. It's a poor kick. That's a quality hand pass. Jackson. The Saints might need plan B soon. Elford wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Chadwick. He's set upon. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Good ruck work. Baker. That's not his best effort.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Incisive handball. Lindsay stripped of the footy. Vince. Vilke clears the area. Briggs. The Sharks under great pressure. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Rucks go at it. Edwards, he's run into trouble. Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score. Back into play. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. That's come off the side of the boot. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
The Sharks might take a conservative approach here. Coaches hate conceding late goals.
Elford has rucked tirelessly. Edwards, he's been dispossessed. Couldn't burst through. Closed him down. Carter somehow released the ball. Harrington, was he held without it?
He had prior opportunity.
That's a dangerous kick. Young with the big fist. Evans hunting the footy. Terrific tackle. Elford couldn't get an effective disposal. Going at his first, and he's got it.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Sharks are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. The two big men do battle. Edwards, he just dropped it. Lindsay, it's a tough game. They're irrepressible at the moment.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Sharks have been very impressive today, and I can't see any reason why they shouldn't extend this margin further. They've been comfortably too good, and I think we'll see them keep the foot down and make the most of it. There's a big win on offer here.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Bevan slaps it out. Harrington, will the umpire pluck a free kick? They've bottled it up. Baker, not a lot of positives today. Honours the lead. He might have done better. Vince comes free in the tackle. Lindsay with a chance now. They've put themselves under pressure. Elford reads the play so well. McLaughlin. There goes the kick inside the 50. Was he taken high? Jameson. Whiteley puts his head over it, fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. No way through there, and they'll reset. Bevan wins it. He's under close attention. Dangerous place to turn it over. Ball spills free in the tackle. Quality delivery by foot.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
Struck it well. No problems there.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Sharks have the first of the last quarter. Bevan with a deft tap. Met solidly. Harrington cops some unwanted attention. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Bevan with the tap. Edwards. Vince. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Baker. He's besieged. It's amounted to nothing. Lindsay puts his teammate under the pump. McLaughlin.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Towards half forward with the kick. Vince. They've got them on the overlap. Baker. They've worked it well.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. You'll be happy with that.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Bevan got his palm to it. Edwards, there's some holding going on. Throws it on the boot. Kennedy, dangerous place to lose it. Pearce cannot be deterred. Spills out in the tackle. They'll need to be more careful than that. McLaughlin, what a hand pass. Carter.
Run down, great chase.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Jackson. McLaughlin has it now on centre wing. It's a hot footy. Carter has found some space. The Sharks are out of trouble. They're cutting them to ribbons. McLaughlin had his name written all over it. They're well drilled. Vilke. They're running rings around them. Carter can go back and shoot at goal.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
It's a tough angle, but it's a decent-looking kick.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Away he goes. Harris heads wide with the kick in. McCormick can keep it moving. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. This spells trouble. Jameson leads his opponent. He's got it!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Sharks are looking irresistible. The big men fly. Harrington will keep coming. Inside 50 with the kick. Is that holding the ball? Davies. He's got it!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Two goals each for the quarter. Bevan wins it out of the centre. Edwards in the thick of it as ever. The Sharks have won it back. McCormick, what can he manufacture? He's generally a good kick. They're moving the footy well here. Heads for full forward. Lindsay has covered some territory today. Wood running in support. He'll be sore in the morning. The Sharks have been caught napping.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Kennedy goes towards halfback. Pearce, he shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
He just needed to steady himself better before kicking on that occasion.
The Sharks have winners everywhere. This might be a chance for the high flyers and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints aren't getting much value out of their clearance dominance, and that can be very deflating.
Bevan wins the tap. McLaughlin needs a good decision. Carter. They've got winners all over the park. Smith at half forward. Can he hit a target? And we'll have a throw in.
The Saints are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Punch clear. Edwards. Thomas. He's suddenly a popular man. Chapman popped up out of nowhere. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's good vision. Bush makes position. Anderson. The Saints might be able to start something. What can they muster from the back half? This is much better. Thomas has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. They've opened them up here. Jackson wanting to get on with the job. The Sharks guarding the corridor. Lindsay, he doesn't waste many. Elford, bit of a nothing kick. McLaughlin on the non-preferred. Desperate defence. Throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Sharks in this form would challenge anybody. Bevan showing his skills. Harrington read it well. Kicks inside the forward 50. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Out wide with the kick. They're a pleasure to watch. The Sharks can smell blood. Carter. They're playing with purpose and poise. Short. That's poor play. Solid tackle. Lindsay. What can he do with it? McLaughlin. He'll feel that one. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Bevan with the tap. He's set upon. Harrington takes the hand pass. Pearce. Centering ball. You can't question his commitment. Bush. Kicks laterally. McLaughlin has found some space at halfback. Carter. They'll bide their time. Seizes the moment. They're playing like champions. And out it goes.
The Saints have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
Bevan gets his hand to it. Bush attracted a crowd. Thought his way through it. Harrington can get and go. Just has to hit a target. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
That's probably as good a passage of players we've seen from them all day. Deserves a goal.
2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
They've been very accurate and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Bevan got his palm to it. Bush, he's caught. Looking to peg one back. He ran into a brick wall. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Bush. Carter. Terrific forward pressure. Bevan. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Saints haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Bevan with the tap. Harrington closed him down. Bush. Thomas is there in the clinches.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Kicks to centre wing. Good thinking and good execution too. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Vilke. Chapman runs onto it. Knew the tackle was coming. That'll work. They've got it won, but still they go. It's a tough game. The umpire will have it. Bevan punches it out of the ruck. Thomas. Warner. He might have thought about hand passing. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Davies. The pressure is fierce. Gets the kick away. This is good ball movement. That should be picked off. Wilkinson has a vice-like grip. They've got a problem now.
He'll fancy his chances.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. That's come off the instep. Doyleson with a chance to run. It's a high ball. McLaughlin is hard to beat one-on-one. Kicks to space. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Bush kicks inside the forward 50. Pearce gets to the front spot. This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort, and they see it out.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Saints are winning plenty of the ball, but their efficiency with it has left a bit to be desired.
The two big men do battle. Not a lot of space to work with. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Well, you don't see that every day. Boy.
Kennedy brings it back in. Honours the lead. Can they get something going? Manages to find a teammate. A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's an impressive mark. McLaughlin. Jackson runs onto it. The Saints haven't thrown the towel in. Thomas, Pearce. That might attract a pack. Harrington got the handball away. Vince in the right spot. The umpire says he had no prior. Bevan has rucked tirelessly. Thomas. Wood affects the turnover. That's a poor place to give the ball back. He's wrapped up. Bush. Edwards. This is great pressure footy. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Donaldson read it like good defenders do. And they're out of trouble. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Goes laterally. Cops some unwanted attention. Whiteley met solidly. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. Bevan wins the hit out. Bush, McLaughlin, Elford. That sloppy play. Lindsay, he's stopped in his tracks. We've got another stoppage. Bevan palms it down. How will the umpire see this? Edwards. The team physios will be working overtime. Ball up. Final siren not far away. The Sharks have been too good today and deserve the win. They'll have a few things to work on, but winning form is always good for them.
On behalf of Daniel Hartford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.